morning.
Where are we going? Oh, where even are we, bro?
We're in Boston. We are in South Boston right now. Heading to the water. Do a quick run. We'll head into the city. And we're going to check out the Boston Marathon race course. Get ready to go. How was that, bro?
Great, man.
Feel good?
By the water, feeling good. Nothing like getting in the sun. Still a bit cold. I could do with that. Maybe time to go to Miami for us, but it's good, dude. Every day's a good day. Every day is a good day.
Tell me what's going on.
Pecan rose muffin, bro. Post run, tate. I don't know if we have tate in New York. Definitely a Boston staple for me, though. A bit bougie for me, but food will do.
You're smashing the carbs, bro.
High Rocks made me realize I don't really eat carbs, and I've just been absolutely depriving myself. And I love carbs, so now we're just fully on the carb load. We'll see if it makes me any faster or fat. I don't know. One of the two, either fast or fat.
Maybe both.
I think both would be ideal.
Bro's got the sunnies on. Where are we going anyway? Where are we going?
We're on the way to the finish line. We're gonna go check out the finish line, get a feel for it. Get a feel for where it's all gonna go down. Can't wait. About a month out, so we're getting there. Getting there. It's absolute crunch time. Cramming for an exam that you shouldn't cram for, but that's where we're at.
What is your history of Boston?
Went to university about an hour away from here. And then last year I went to a university that was 30 minutes outside of Boston, so we would come into the city all the time. And then I lived in South Boston for a little bit. It just feels like home. I always say that to people. I don't know what it is about here. I moved to this area when I was really young. No support. I shouldn't say no support. Without my parents for the first time, really. And I really grew up here, so I think that's the difference maker for me coming back to Boston. It just feels right, it feels comfortable. I'd really like to move here someday. I think this is probably where I will settle down, but we'll see. You know, we're early in the journey here, so, and we have things coming up that we can't really talk about yet that'll hopefully bring us to this area here that ties into the Chase It brand. So hopefully I will be spending more time here coming up. We're at the finish line, Boston Marathon. We're about a month out. This is where it's all gonna happen. You know, I've thought about this moment for a long time. It's been about a year since I really set this goal of mine, post-hockey. So I'm excited, you know? A lot of work's gone into this. I'm definitely cramming at this point. My training for High Rocks kind of threw this off, but we got 4 weeks to get ready here. And the biggest thing for me is gonna be there's so much history here, obviously. You know, the people around Boston are so passionate, and then you also have the bombing and the biggest marathon in the world. And for me, it's gonna be feeding off the energy. Did you get the shot? No, fucking go. Or that's gonna be it. That'll be it.
Where are we, bro?
We're at Heartbreak Hill. It's about at mile 22, 23, I believe. Doesn't look too intimidating, but I know it's probably gonna kill me. I'm happy we came and looked at it. This is the part of the marathon that gets most people. I feel like I'm kind of lucky because I grew up where it's very hilly in British Columbia. So to me, this doesn't even look like a hill, but I know it's not gonna feel like that. Yeah, a lot of people out here training today, which is cool to see too. You know, as we get closer here, a lot of people are digging in. So yeah, gets me more excited, you know. It's good to have your feet on the ground too. I like to know what to expect. What's it gonna feel like? What does it look like? You know, I'm gonna be hobbling around at this point, so it's good. Ice bath. Home, Rye Beach. A lot of good memories here.
Let's go.
For sure. It's gonna be chilly willy though. For sure.
Chilly
willy.
Chilly willy.
Do a little breath work here before we get in there. I got into breath work maybe 2 years ago when I had a really bad concussion. Changed my life, honestly. Anyone that hasn't done it, I would highly recommend Wim Hof breathing. Helps calm you down. You get a little high from it, honestly, so it's great. Rip that up. Yep, I'm not gonna lie, but it's worth it. That feeling's worth it. Delayed gratification, but it's fucking cold.
Yo, where are we?
We're in the mountains, mate.
We're in the mountains, mate.
The White Mountains.
The White Mountains.
We need to get some hills in. A lot of hills on the marathon, which I've not been doing. So, this is the best spot to do it, that's for sure. We wanted hills, this is hills.